This is the Tropic Pianist Gamers podcast, episode 82. What neuroinclusive looks like. Today I'm welcoming my guest Joanne. Joanne, would you like to introduce yourself properly?
Yes, I'm Joanne. I am a neuroinclusive consultant, an ADHD coach and mentor. I am a mum to five. I have two grandchildren. I am vegan, love reading, and always love a proper coffee.
Coffee, that's where it's at. Okay. So you're neuroinclusive. What does that look like?
So, neuroinclusive was a term that I came up with so that people like myself could go into any event, be anywhere and feel that sense of belonging. And it shouldn't be a tick box, it shouldn't be an add-on, it should be just something that's done. So for me, that's what neuroinclusion looks like. I can go anywhere, be anywhere, and feel like a sense of belong rather than I have to mask to try and fit in.
So you talk about masks. Do we want to rewind a bit and say where you're coming from with all that?
Yes. So I was late diagnosed. So I was diagnosed with ADHD. And then halfway through my diagnosis, they said, would you like an autism diagnosis? And I did giggle to myself because I've always known I'm autistic and I've always known I'm ADHD. But once I got the official diagnosis, shall we say, things did change slightly for me because all of a sudden I started looking back through my life with a different set of eyes. So much made sense, everything fitted. And what I realized is I spent a lot of my time masking, quickly looking around, seeing what everybody else was doing, and then I'd copy that. And it was that sense of that I didn't want to be odd. I didn't want to be the people look at me and go, she's a bit weird.
Yeah.
So masking for me meant that I could just be me.
Wasn't masking exhausting though, eventually?
Yes, absolutely, it was. And it caused me to have a massive burnout when I was in New Zealand because my job meant that I was going in lots of different places, meeting so many different people, and everybody had an opinion on me and the service that I worked for. So when you did five a day that you were going in and you were trying to make sure that you fitted in, that you were saying the right things, that you were doing what that person in front of you wanted, yeah, it was exhausting. Where what I should have done is just gone in and been myself, and they could have either liked me or not.
It seems very simple looking back, doesn't it? If only you'd done that.
Yes, it does. And to be honest, there are times that I still mask with people that I'm not sure about. So I have been told in the past, oh, you've changed so much. I'm like, what do you mean? Because in my head, I'm still the same person. And what I began to realize was because I didn't know them well, I masked. And then when I got comfortable with them, I could show them the real me. But the real me was in my head, whether I was masking or not. So it was the external that changed, not the internal that changed.
Ah, that's interesting. Because I was talking about masking recently with someone else, and my experience is I was obviously masking a lot, but I didn't realize I was masking at the time. And I'm
Yes,
undiagnosed, but I know I've got autism. But it's the fact that masking is a quite broad thing, because a lot of people mask for all sorts of things, and you lose sense of yourself in a way, don't you?
yes. And you are so correct. I didn't know I was doing it. I had no clue because internally in my head, I was just being me, but it was the external. So now I'm aware of it. I can't unsee it. So I have started showing up more me.
That's good though, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Yeah.
There are times though that I still sometimes feel that I have to explain myself. that I still would like more empathy, just
Mm.
more acceptance that we don't all think the same, we don't all say the same things, we don't all learn the same. And that is what's being shown is missing now in the workplace and with friendships, in events, is that sense of empathy, is having that understanding and seeing it from another person's point of view.
Which, as an autistic person, is it quite difficult to see things from other people's points of view? Did you have to learn that?
No. So autism is very different for everybody,
Yeah.
and this is not the same for everybody at all. But for me, I can see the big picture very fast, very quickly. So I can always see the other person's point of view. And maybe that's because of my education. I have a master's degree in learning and behavior. I've done lots of cognitive therapy training. So it could be that I've trained my brain to always see another person's point of view. There's always two sides to a coin. So there's always two sides to everything else.
So would you say that's your superpower?
Yes, absolutely. It is, it is my superpower, for sure, but sometimes it can cause me to overthink.
Yeah.
So I'm always preempting what could happen and trying to get a solution where there are times that I should wait until it does happen and then think about it.
Because that can cause anxiety, can it not?
Yes, it can. It doesn't cause me anxiety personally, but it does cause me to plan and
Yeah.
prepare consistently.
It would, the overthinking would cause me anxiety, of course, coming from my background. So, yeah, panicking
Yes.
about worst case scenarios and what might happen.
Yeah, exactly that. So when I go anywhere, if I go to a restaurant, I've looked at the menu beforehand, I know what I'm eating. Or if I'm driving somewhere, I know where I'm going, I know where I'm parking, I know which car park I go in.
Yeah.
So I'm always so prepared.
Yeah, I have to look at where to park and know exactly what the parking situation is before I go anywhere.
See, exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got a bit of background there. How do you then apply that to helping other people with your business? Tell me about your
So,
business.
okay, so my business is I work with people individually because everybody is different. So everybody's ADHD is slightly different. Everybody's autism is slightly different. We're not all the same. And the way I talk about it is imagine going into a supermarket with your shopping trolley and you might have a bit of this for ADHD and one of this for autism and this for ADHD. But then you might go in and you might not pick the same as me. You might go, oh, I actually have this or I have this. So everybody is different. So what I do is I work with that person because it has to suit them. It's no good me suggesting to do it a certain way if their brain's going, oh, I don't think so, or that's not for me. So I work individually. I've helped businesses see bits that of money that's being left on the table, areas that they could put out there and charge for. I've helped businesses be neuroinclusive, so what changes they need to do, from seating plans to workshops to even what foods on offer, because inclusion's about everything.
Yeah.
So I offer quite oh I offer my brain ADHD. I offer one-on-one client work. I offer group coaching, and I offer to go in and help you with websites, programs, or your events.
So that's quite a broad spectrum of things you help with, which aligns with neuroinclusivity, of course, because it really does encompass everything.
ADHD as well. Nothing drives me more crazy than being told, just do one thing, offer one thing. Have you
Yeah.
met my? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I can relate to that, obviously. So have you got anything you'd like to promote at the moment?
So I'd just like you to come and follow me on my socials, Neuroinclusive Consultant on Facebook or LinkedIn, Instagram. So, and then if you want to call, there's a link to be able to book a coffee and a chat with me. Because at the end of the day, it's very important that you talk to the person that you're thinking of working with because it has to align,
Yeah,
especially for neurodiverse people.
and
Because
ADHD
if
people.
I
Yeah.
don't connect with you, I'm not really going to pay attention. I'm not going to do what you say, and I'll dread the calls each week.
Yeah.
So definitely come and have a coffee and a chat with me. Get some advice, get some free advice, see if we work, see if I can help you, see if I can point you in a different direction.
And that's what new neuroinclusivity looks like.
Absolutely. Yes.
So thanks for being my guest today. I hope you've enjoyed our conversation.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really have.
And all the best.
Okay. Thanks, Livy.